President Emmanuel Macron's visit to Kenya has sparked unexpected online debate after the French leader interrupted a youth-focused cultural session and called for order. This move is now drawing both criticism and support from Africans across the world. Modoni Brenda tells us more.
And our beaches are dirty, so then...
He raised his hand requesting to interrupt the speaker during a youth-focused cultural session at the Africa Forward Summit in Nairobi on Monday.
Already? You're not waiting your turn.
I will make order.
And order he did make.
Excuse me, everybody. Hey. I'm sorry, guys. But it's impossible to speak about culture, to have people like that super inspired coming here, making a speech with such a noise.
What you have just watched has now thrust France President Emmanuel Macron into a global controversy. Reactions have since flooded social media, with Africans across the world weighing in and sharply divided over the incident.
It's nothing else but condescendence on Africans in their own country, on their own soil. I hope you can see, I hope you guys can understand. See, for those who think that France or these Westerners would ever have a win-win business or bilateral relationship with you, you are wasting your time.
Some have described the moment as disrespectful, arguing that a similar situation involving an African leader in France would likely attract stronger criticism. Others, however, have defended the visiting president, saying he was justified in attempting to restore order in a hall that had become noisy during the session. And on Tuesday, the mixed reactions could still be felt across the Africa Forward Summit at the KICC.
Yeah, that was a very tense moment, and I think it was abnormal because it's good when heads of state are speaking. It's good when you pay attention to listen what are their main achievements or what are their main goals.
I urge young people, young generation, let us be sober when such big events are happening in our country. Let us stay with decorum. Let us be sober.
According to me, I think that is political bad manners because there is this new culture in Kenya whereby young people, they're opposing everything. If you're not invited to any meeting, or rather you applied to come to this event, to listen, to learn, and to network. So why should you come and disrupt the whole event, shouting one time to you, whatever? I think that was political bad manners, and that the young people in Kenya, as the National Youth Leader UPIA Party, I'm saying that is bad manners, and our young people to be at least respectful.
Amid the controversy, the moderator Marie Lola says she was briefly confused when President Macron stood up as she was scheduled to introduce him 15 minutes later in a carefully choreographed sequence. She adds that having worked with President Macron before, this is completely in his character, and in context it was understandable as the room was indeed noisy. The incident has also reignited discussion around some of President Emmanuel Macron's previous remarks on Africa that had sparked criticism in the past. But beyond the controversy, online debate is now largely centered on one question. Was the French president right to step in and restore order during the summit? Modoni Brenda, for TV 47.